Welcome back, guys, to East Memories of Celceta, where the final battle really looms. However, I've now upped the map to 99.7% with a little bit of like running around, like up to this top corner, for example. It's stupid mapping. Why have I still not got 100% at this point in time? Because I found where I can get my 100%, and I just want to illustrate something incredibly stupid, just in case I didn't illustrate it in the last thing or edit it out somehow. Because what you actually need to be mapping isn't the map. I've mapped all the map. All the pathways have been mapped. It's really stupid. But what you're actually mapping, pay close attention to the top right minimap. Do you see the black darkness further out, matching the blue? That is what we're mapping. So everything else is completely useless. What we need to do is map the darkness. So as I'm running around the place, you'll start to see the darkness get completed out. While a big tiger tries to kill me randomly. Go away, big tiger. You can't stand against our superpowered, powers right now. We've got ridiculously strong weapons, ridiculously strong that. So just kind of like check the minimap. You see like the blackness isn't so far out on this side? Let's push the blackness further this way. That's actually what we're mapping for the 100%. We're mapping nothing. That is how this works. So, at this point we're still at 99.7%, but would you believe it or not, this is the area where we need to be mapping the nothing. So if I just go round here a little bit, right, and then up this side, you'll see the blackness starts to get mapped in again, and now I check the map, and we're at 100%. That was 100% mapping. Isn't this a stupid mechanic? But let's not complain. We got the final boss to beat. We got the final challenge to do. As you can see, I've been to this area before. I have mapped all the pathways, but that was not the 100%. The 100% map completion is obviously the blackness, which actually means, thank you for the cheers for the 100% hype. That's the best 100% we've ever done, yeah. Which actually means, because there's actually more to map, what they've actually done is they've put in, with the blackness, more than 100% on the map. So even though it probably won't register as past the 100%, they've probably actually put in somewhere around the region of 105%. Because you can see I'm still mapping stuff according to their mapping quotient right now. So while it won't give me extra percentage at this point in time, they've actually left extra. Why didn't they just not make it extra and just make it the mappable bits? The bits that show up? I don't know. I don't know. Well, with that done, we can finally claim our 100% reward back over at Chasm City. When do they ever have more than 100% in games? Yeah, exactly. Never do. Who got there? 100%. So much negativity in this video, yeah? It's silly. No one can deny the silly that is right there. Make sure you map the not map too, yeah? Of course, they sorted that out in later incarnations, as in East 8 telling you how much you need to map in each area and not requiring to map the darkness. But in the old game, hey, we did it, right? We did it, right? You see a mouse, do you? It's here! It's hidden. Right, let's talk to Griselda and report our map progress. Now you can report your progress on the map. Let's hear it then. Oh my, I had high hopes for your efforts, but this is truly exceptional work. You'd hardly have hoped for more. I'm simply awestruck, gentlemen. I appreciate the compliment, but stop, please. I'm blushing over here. Ask her to stop or ask to be praised more. You're quite a courageous young man to solicit praise from an army general. I don't feel that expressing the same sentiment again and again in different ways serves much purpose, however. I think you'll find it does. My ego will swell. It'll be amazing. But you've done excellent work, truly. And as such, I would like to present you with this. We picked up the Ares Seal. And most likely as guessed, our last artifact. When equipped, the extra gauge increases more rapidly, so fast or special. Unleashed to increase the gauge even more rapidly. Even more special. And here's your payment. 100,000 gold. The map is essentially complete. Thanks to your efforts, we now know everything that lies in the primeval lands as well. I cannot think I can thank you enough, yet I feel I must at least try. I'm truly, truly grateful for your hard work. Hey, didn't she say I'd be getting millions of money? If you don't mind me asking, what are you planning on doing with this map? Officially, it'll be used for the purpose of developing the Great Forest. Though I assure you, that sounds much worse than it is. Regrettably, however, that's all I can tell you. Please forgive my brevity. At the very least, I can promise you that it will not be used in a way that is detrimental to this country or its people. How can we trust you? No, I'll be nice. I'll be rooting for you. I hadn't expected to hear such words from you, Adol. I genuinely appreciate the sentiment. I've got to praise you back. I will continue to follow my own convictions and do what I must. I'd ask that you have faith in me to that end. I assume you'll be returning to the Primeval Lands, but please, do take care. I hope to see you again. Right. 100% is done. Duran has gone back into his thing. Don't trust her, she's going to destroy the forest. She's going to put a condo in, maybe a holiday home. We tried to build one somewhere else after all. As Judicious is about to gift a sub to Zelda fan, if it appears, that is. Onwards to mail! There we go. Right, let's, thank you very much. Let's warp over to the Sanctuary Approach over here, because now, of course, we have another artifact to unleash. Let's do that. Gotta love the music. Right then. Our last artifact, our last unleashing. And after that, the only use we have for anything at this point, or like money, is to upgrade our weaponry a bit more. So I have upgraded some of the weapons that we picked up within the thing. I've even sold all my old weapons to make some more money. So the Ares Seal will now increase with just an Onyx, which we have 4 of them. It was easier than the Diamond, that's for sure. And it is complete. So technically, whenever we're fighting, which will just be the last boss that's coming up for us, most likely, we'll be using that to try and get more special out. Does that mean I want to use my special all the time? Like, use it early? Or do I want to still try to go for stun mechanics? That's a question of itself. So, with that done, I guess it's time to head over to El Duque, now that we got the 100%. Just think, by the way, like, I edited out a large chunk of me running around this town, and then I did a bit for where after the stream. How much of this map did I traverse to not get that 100%? And to barely get any percent upwards at any point in time, and then I just went down there and got it. The slight frustrations of both the stream and the streamer and the YouTuber. We spent a long time looking around to only get that 0.4% from 99.3%. A long time. Right then, come to the Ruse Nest, because if we want to do any stuff, the Reinforced Refined guy is right here. So we have an Ajax sword all the way up at plus 28. We have Venus knives, we have Purgatory at plus 20, Ragnarok at plus 20. We have strong weapons. Armor-wise, we don't have as strong armor, but to be honest, I mean, most of the stuff's pretty good, like the super armor here. Can I put more? Oh, that's regen? Yeah, put that on it. Just putting some regen powers on it would be amazing. Let's put regens on all our ultimate weapons. Oh, we've already got plus 6 on that one, plus 7 on that one, and plus 6 on that one. Oh, that's pretty good. Victoria's Blessing is now plus 19. What do I want protection against? I just want regen, really. Let's give you the gold pedestal replica. Why not? One of everything. We're just getting crazy armor and crazy everything. So this is about all that we have to use the money for at this point in time. It's like this kind of thing. There's nothing else, nothing more to do. It's just using some materials to get some more stats and other things. It just costs a little bit, but you can make yourself ridiculously powerful if you really want to. So outside of Ruland, let's step back inside. In fact, there's actually a warp inside there that I can just go to and make it even faster. So where do I want to be going? To the crossroads? I can't even remember where my way up was now. You got to power up in case the last boss is stronger. That is my way up, isn't it? That's what I'm looking for. Will this be our hardest challenge yet? Let's save now that I've got the 100% mapping done. 22 save slots. Why do I always save to a new save slot? I'm one of those save slot hoarders. And it's time to fight. Am I ready to do this? Can I remember how to play? These are the questions.
Here I go.
What are the answers? We're so close to like level
Leave it to me.
59 as well on some characters. Depart for the central area. Is this the point of no return? Will it tell us if there's a point of no return? Is there more? Maybe there's more? So this is the central area. We're finally here. So you took us long enough. The Fans. The highest point is our destination, yes? Correct. It's from there the Akashic records can be controlled. That's where Gruda would be, alright? This is it, Adol. Hurry now. If we begin to interfere with the records, it'll be too late. There are enemies in our way, so there is a little bit more to grind through. Let's switch on our newest artifact, considering we're going to be battling here. And notice that there's a treasure chest literally right behind us. Berserker armor +6, I'll take. Just there. Just there. You got Berserker armor there. You got Saintly robes. Let's give that to you as well, because you've got Saintly robes, which is a higher defense boost. Treasure chest just waiting in the background there. Yeah, I should still be strong enough with these legendary weapons equipped and super upgraded that I can fight everyone. However, Kalilika's got poisoned. Let's get away from this guy while he's trying to attack me there. We've burn frozen him. Completely contradictory elements as Kana levels up. Kalilika, stop being poisoned. I mean, could you... No!
Burn to ashes!
Well, I wasted that. I was trying to use the anti-poison, and I pressed the wrong button. Gotta remember that when he gets out of frozen, his attack animation still continues. Right, we should be able to get special again quite fast. That area still actually is increasing it quite a bit. Oh, let's wait for you then. Oh, there's loads of balls after me. I'll try and defeat this one first. Man, oh, whoa, lasers! Right, we nearly got our special up anyway. I think we beat him. Okay, and Kalilika got poisoned again. Kalilika, what is she eating? She's just picking up stuff on the ground. I wonder if this would have given map completion percentage. No, because it's inside a dungeon. We know that doesn't work. Right, so it seems the final battle is just up this plinth. There was only a couple of enemies? Or is there even more after this? This is the Akashic record. It'd be amazing if he didn't guard it, but we got our special back in time, so that's not bad. And that is Gruda. So, you've come, Adol Kristin. I must be honest, I had not been expecting you to pursue me this far. I must praise you for following your heart. It seems you're not all that different from me. What? Adol is nothing like you! Ha! He's exactly like me. Humans are highly inefficient creatures. One just to look back at history to see the same mistakes made time and again. They know what they must do and what the future demands of them, yet they ignore it, all to maintain the status quo. The number possessed of the will to discover what is truly necessary and execute it forthwith is almost comically minuscule. Try to deny it all you'd like, but you know as well as I that I speak only the truth here. You're kinda right, I guess, but even the most lax humans seek to survive, threaten to take their life, and they will desperately act to preserve it. That, in essence, is what I'm seeking to do. Gruda, our ancestors sought to obtain the power of the gods for their own selfish ends. Not I. I seek to test the potential of humanity, to test whether or not it even has the right to exist. That is the objective of the new generation of Darklings. Now, Akasha Records and Mask of the Sun, lend me your power! Is he trying to copy the function of the Akashic Records into himself? Well, even a god should be able to do such a thing, much less a human. Neither your body nor your spirit will be able to shoulder such a burden. I told you, I'll gladly pay any price. I will stand by idly, but I know it must be done. Now, Adol, overcome my ordeal and show me Your true potential. Is it the potential of humanity you're showing me, or are you just, like, going your humanity? The false god of causality, Akasha-Glyph.
The spirits of the Darklings will live on.
Okay, we have coloured glyph things. What? Impossible. He absorbed the whole of the Akashic records. Don't read too much. This will what become of you. What a terrifying man.
Adol.
If we don't do something about him right now, the world's going to be rewritten.
Adol.
Adol, indeed.
Adol.
Yeah, I know my name.
Adol.
I remembered that bit now.
Adol.
It appears that his power is still unstable, so maybe our only chance to stop him. Okay, we're going to do our finishing things. Yeah. It's time to finish this. Right. That was obvious that we had to attack these, wasn't it? Interestingly, they're color coordinated. I wonder what that means. Ow. Really, man's being given stuff at the same time as lasers. He's trying to stop me. It seems like I destroy this pillar thing. Maybe I should flash guard them instead. Well, we're regenerating our HP pretty nicely, plus the absorb on our attacks here isn't bad. Alright, we blew up that one, which seems to be doing quite a bit of significant damage to him. Come on, Kalilika, beat it up. There's a lot going on, though. I think we broke the pillar. The Lilika's just like, if I do damage, I'll regen my HP. Life is good, right? Right, so what have we done to him?
Leave it to me.
You, damn it! You have no right to exist.
Are we going for your arms or... Oh, whoa, lasers! Lasers! Trust me, you want to dodge the lasers. I say these lasers are quite easy to dodge. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Almighty Power Man. Oh, I've dodged back into it the wrong time. I want to destroy this pillar. Right, what are we going after now? Oh, he's lasering again. I feel like now is when I should press a special. Alright, we're expecting him to do the half HP something strong. Alright, we already halved his HP. I'll just flash guard that for extra critical power. I'm nearly taking the pillar out while also flash dodging everything. That's kind of cool. Seems we have to take these pillars out to get him to come down now. Maybe. Oh, no, he's raining blocks on me again. What are you doing? Come on, fight me.
Right to exist.
I feel like I should flash guard these to get special up like that. And get the critical power. Oh, this Aerie Seal's really good. I didn't dodge that one? Oh, he didn't aim at me. As we've just busted a god, man. But is that it? He's laughing.
This isn't the end.
And he said it's...
The spirit of the Darklings will live on.
Really? You sure? You lost the Master of the Sun? What happened? I think it's over. I can no longer sense its overwhelming power. It's so quiet. Too quiet. Well, I guess that's the result of having overwhelmingly good armor and overwhelmingly good weapons on your party. The legendary equipment all across the lot with it fairly leveled up. You can only expect a result like that. Well, I better map out the other side. If I wait here, well, I could just regain my SP just in case of a boss fight here. Now let's go to the Mask of the Sun and reclaim it. And hope there's not some kind of trick or trap. Is this it? What's happening? Ah! An earthquake? Adol, Lefance. Is that you, Adol? What's happening out there? Sorry to trouble you after what must have been a difficult battle, but please return to the Temple of the Sun as quickly as possible. I'll explain everything to you there. What the hell's going on? I too am completely uncertain. Adol, we should get back to Lord Eldil. We won't find any answers standing around here. Indeed, I have a bad feeling about this. Of course you won't let me warp. Why would you let me warp? Well, if this is the case... Actually, let's use the Ares still. I imagine I don't have a time limit. What if I bump into some kind of fight? Can I use that to warp? Okay, it's not possible to warp even within the temple. Something is interfering. Well, nothing's attacking me, and nothing's collapsing behind me, which is also a good sign. If I start seeing this place collapse now, I'll not be happy. Okay, the Akashic records have come back. Thank goodness you're all safe. I'm delighted to see all of you again. What's happening, Eldil? Adol and his friends were victorious, but something is not right. Is this another earthquake? They're happening in our world too? Seriously, I know I said this already, but what the hell's going on? That's what I need to discuss with you. Please come this way. Something abnormal is occurring in the Akashic records? Indeed. I suspect Gruda's actions in Iris created inconsistencies and contradictions within them. I fear that the earthquakes and other odd occurrences are a result of the records, essentially collapsing in on themselves. What's going to happen if it continues? 800 years ago, this region became the Great Forest as a result of the Black Wing One's actions. It wasn't a forest before? It was not, and considering what Gruda's done this time, the consequences are likely to be far greater. At worst, the whole of the western part of the continent may sink into the ocean, with Celceta at its centre. No way! Under normal circumstances, I would be able to go inside Iris and repair the records, but the errors now are too extensive. I would have no means of repairing them before significant damage is done. No. Lord Eldil, is there no other way to stop this from happening? There is one. Adol, I would like you to ask you to destroy the Mask of the Sun. What? The Mask of the Sun is effectively a master key to the Akashic records. If it is destroyed, then by design, the Akashic records can no longer exert any influence on this world whatsoever. But wait, is it really okay to do that? I mean, don't we need them? I will not allow this continent to suffer the same fate as my homeland. Lord Eldil. There is, however, one complication in this plan. The Mask of the Sun cannot be easily destroyed, even by myself. Oh, so how do we... Please consider this a personal request, Adol. I would like you to hurry to the peak of Mount Vesuvio and cast the Mask of the Sun into the volcano's crater. A mountain with 2 peaks? Yes, only the energy that flows through the earth itself is capable of destroying such a powerful artifact. But isn't the route to the volcano crater inaccessible? Not anymore. When I surveyed that area earlier, the earthquakes had caused the fissures in the mountain path to fill. However, the earthquakes have made it much more active than it was before, so it's still dangerous for Crest. I know this is a tremendously difficult task to entrust with you, Adol, but I beg of you, please. Oh, they'll deal. I'll give it a try. I will get rid of the precious for you. Thank you, Adol, from the bottom of my heart. There's little time remaining. Anything can happen at any moment. I'm sorry to hurry you along, but may I ask you to leave Mount Vesuvio right away? Sounds like this is our chance to finally bring everything to an end. I'll be right by your side, Adol. Come this far, we can't turn back now. I know what's going to happen, but I don't want to have any regrets. Let's see this through. Yes, after coming this far, I could not even consider turning back. Adol Kristen, I leave the fate of this world in your hands. Please, take care. Okay. You tell me to do this. Can we walk there? Once I'm certain Lord Eldil is safe, I'll be right behind you. Adol, everyone, please take care. Can you take me on the back of Sol Galba? Adol Kristen, when I look at you and your companions, no matter how desperate the situation may be, I cannot help but feel a ray of hope. I leave Celceta and the fate of this world in your hands. Adol, everyone, may fortune smile upon you. I have the utmost confidence in your ability. Why, thank you. But still, my Durin's been switched in randomly. No, it's Kalilica, duh. Our ultimate legendary party of legenders. Where are we now? Oh, we're up there, okay. Ah! No whooping. Where did these things come from? They're pretty creepy looking. They're like shadows or something. I've never seen monsters like these before. They're coming for us. I got my special back again. They can't do anything against me. Phew, good thing there weren't too many of them. I wonder how they managed to get inside the temple. I think it would be more appropriate to say that they spawned from within the temple. Lord Eldil. I fear the distorted Akashic records are beginning to exert an effect on the real world, and those shadows came about. It's probable that similar phenomena are occurring elsewhere in this land as well. Oh boy, that's not good. But if that's the case, then not even this temple is safe anymore. Ozma, something wrong? Adol, I will remain here and protect Lord Eldil. Alone? No, I can't let you do that. I'll stay with you.
No.
Frida, you and Durin are the most familiar with this area. The place is with Adol now. I will take care of Lord Eldil. Ozma, thank you.
Hey.
I don't know this area at all, really. No better than Adol himself, at least. So I'll stay behind too. Kana, if you're on your own and the enemy paralyzes you, it's over. Allow me to make sure that doesn't happen. In Komoda, we always hunt in groups of at least 2 for that exact reason. Thank you. Your kindness is most appreciated. Thank you so much, both of you. I'll see you later. I'm losing my party members with the ultimate equipment. Well, I'll see you again later, guys, I guess. Of course. You take care too, everyone. Thank you, Ozma. Kana. We'll be back. We don't want to do any more harm to Celceta on our watch. They're taking Pierce out of our party. And more behind us. Are they following us? Will they be attracted by the Mask of the Sun? I don't know, but their numbers sure are growing. This ain't gonna be easy.
Fine!
Out of the way! Step aside! And the other 2 behind them. Commander! Wait for us!
Commander!
Don't just leave us behind. Fools! You need more training. I'd say they did pretty well just keeping up with us. Leo and Remnos? Sancho and Panzer? What are you doing here? We heard everything from the Rhoda tree in the Grand Rue. Are you here to help us then? Just doing my job of giving a report on everything that happens to the Governor General, as well as to Rom. I don't really trust what I've seen with my own eyes. Is that the real reason we're here? Pretty sure I remember the commander yelling something like, I'm the only one who could save Adol before taking off. Silence! That's a minor detail! You, Adol, don't just stand there. Get going. We don't have all day. We'll take care of everything here. I'm guessing Kana's not with you right now because she's doing the same thing elsewhere, no? Haha, like sister, like brother. Thank you so much. Adol, let's leave this in their hands and get going.
seriously.
Oh dear, no one likes a man who doesn't know when to give up, you know. Or beasts for that matter. Do these even count as men? They're more like things. Stop messing around, you two, they're attacking! Oh! Hi, Lisa! Are you alright, everyone? I had everything from Kana and came to help with nuclear lasers. Lisa! Please, leave this area to me and hurry on ahead, Adol. Are you sure? I am. I'll keep them under control here. I'll stay and fight with you. No! Kalilika? Soul alone would be at a disadvantage against these shadows due to their nimble movements. So please, let me back you up. As long as that's alright with you, it'd be a big help.
Yes.
Of course it's alright.
Adol.
Please stay safe, Adol. Once I finish here, I'll be right behind you. Take care, Lisa. Kalilika. Don't do anything stupid. If it gets too dangerous, hop on Soul and get the hell out of here, okay? Obviously, I shouldn't want to die here after all.
Uh-huh.
Take care, everyone. No, Kalilika. Watch out, Frida. These don't seem to be the same as the other shadows.
The mask. Return it to me.
Gruda! It's like the Akashic records gave Gruda's obsession a physical form. I don't know if that's possible, but it looks that way. And if they're trying to get in our way, there's only one thing to do. There's something oddly satisfying about attacking Gruda's face with everything you've got. Wow, remind me never to cross you. Alright, Adol, let's force our way to the summit. So essentially, we're playing with the most storyline pertinent characters now. Let's just Frida them all. Frida! So much fun! Frida, get him! Oh, watch out, Frida!
No such luck.
How many is there? Wait a second, do I have to keep moving up while fighting them? Okay then, I can do that. Oh, we need to use dash boots. So this is actually a move forward, not just kill event. Come on, Frida. We got jobs to do. I love this move. It's so good. Oh, I got hit. Got hit quite a bit. We need to move. Ah, fire! Fire! Continue along our endurance battle route. They have some strong attacks when they hit you, though. Or just annoying attacks more than anything. I can't get past it. Ah! I was thinking I could probably get past there if I go close to hug the edge. Bust on through! And every so often we hand them a lovely bit of death from the back. With Frida's AoE nuking abilities that works the best in long corridors while we work our way up an incredibly long corridor. Works for me. Well, it seems they do chase you a fair bit. What am I getting hit by? Doesn't look like they give much experience, if any, though. Frida, watch out! More? Just keep coming. We're almost to the top. We don't need this. Frida, I'm way ahead of you, Durin. Adol, the two of us will stay behind and keep those shadows at bay. Don't worry about us. You're almost to the top. Go on ahead. First, and for everyone else who lives in Celceta.
Adol.
I'm sorry I couldn't fight with you to the end, Adol. But I know you'll do what has to be done. It's all up to you now, little buddy. Don't let me down. And you better not die. Ha! Who do you think you're talking to? Durin, Nina, let's show them what the warriors of Danan can do. Go, Adol. Get the lead out. Sure. It's fine, though, because Frida could just nuke them all one shot. Frida is the ultimate rearguard with that skill. And so we reached Mount Vesuvio crater. All alone. So the Hollow Spectre, Phantom Gruda, appears. Get out of my way! Not yet. I'm not done yet! Give it to me! Give me the mask! The power of the gods! Overcome my trials! Kill you! Kill, kill, kill! Kill, 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 kill! Kill, 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 kill. Sure, Gruda.
Try this! No escape!
Oh,
Try this! No escape!
I escaped the first bit.
You waste your time. What are you looking at?
You're deaf.
Burn to ashes! You fools! Take this!
He dodged.
Be gone! You waste your time. Too slow! What are you looking at? Try this! No escape!
My god, it only does 2 damage. You got me too. Well, we can both get flash guards. That's kind of cool.
Too slow! What are you looking at? You waste your time. You waste your time. Take this!
We can both. Oh, but you knocked me down. That's not fair.
Take this!
Yeah, like no way I'm staying close to you when you do that kind of stuff. Right.
Try this! No escape!
Damn it.
Try
I got the
this.
first attack.
No escape!
Alright.
Try this! No escape!
You don't really want me to fight you, do you? Stop going woo!
Take this! All apart!
That flash guard was pretty good, that one. Technically, I could use that to get out of range as well.
This. No escape! Pathetic! Too slow!
I can just stay away from you while you've got that attack on. He's quite good at this. Right, this is what I wanted. Now I should be able to target him by going at a perfect range. Gruda.
Burn to ashes!
This is what I waited for. Take that.
No, this isn't happening. I can't be defeated.
After missing that first special, I was just waiting to build up that second special. Right then. Well, Phantom Gruda is defeated. It's time for us to head round the volcano, because you need to be higher in a volcano. And let's just hope no one tries to just leap for the mask as I try to chuck it off the edge. The boiling lava of the volcano bubbles and froths below you. Will you cast the Mask of the Sun into the crater? Of course I will! Remember guys, you need something destroyed? Only volcanoes are good enough to do the job. Oh! Adol, what a fine young man. I couldn't agree more. I'm more than fortunate to have been able to meet someone like him before my final rest. You determined to go through with this then? Mankind has become much stronger than it was in the Age of the Gods. The Akashic records have lost their power, and my duty has been fulfilled. I can now rest in peace. Adol. You right, Adol? You right, Adol? Did you save me? Well, that's the only way it could have gone, Adol. But you're fine. Oh, you're awake. Thank goodness. I'm so relieved. I was almost too late. I knew the volcano had become more active, but I never expected it to erupt. El Duke is far too dangerous right now, so I'm taking you back to Danan. How's everyone else? They're all perfectly fine. They'll be meeting us in Danan. Nina informed me of their safety just a moment ago. Scoring you like this reminds me of the first time we met. You never stopped asking me questions from the minute I first laid eyes on you. Come to think of it, I wonder what knowledge Lord Adol had intended to give you. Adol? And so the final memory comes to us. I see. That is a shame. I was hoping I could count on you as the one to discover a route to the Western world, represented by Europe, and to the Eastern world, which remains an, as of yet, uncharted territory. I had never expected to hear an 18-year-old say that he wished to explore the entire world alone, without shortcuts. I feel hesitant to ask anyone else. Well then, Adol, if I cannot impart knowledge upon you, will you at least allow me to give you a name? Naturally, I don't mean an actual name, as you have a fine one of those already. I simply wish to give you a title. I'm certain that your limitless curiosity will grant dreams to the people you meet as you travel the world. Let me see. What word would be most appropriate to describe a remarkable individual such as yourself? How about adventurer? So that's how he became an adventurer. He was literally given the title. Wasn't decision. The more bizarre bit is he was going to be told how to get to these places. He's like, nah, I'll do it myself. Adol's chronicled the events that occurred in the Great Forest of Celceta comes to an end here. How did the residents of the forest whom Adol encountered during his adventures live out the rest of their lives? How was the existence of the primeval lands handled by Governor General Gazelda following these events? Adol's account provides more questions than answers and gives us all many things to ponder. What wisdom did Eldil intend to bestow upon him, and was it ever given? There are no records of it today. If so. In truth, much of the content of this tale is speculative, as Adol left many details vague and open to interpretation. Hey, they're even given an in-game reason for why there's like 4 versions of this game. But perhaps the fact that he chose to end this particular travelogue here, in this manner, is meant to send an important message all its own. That's my theory, anyway. As we finish, East Memories of Celceta. And I'm just a bit. Here's the game just kind of went end now. A little bit. All Adol's memories recovered. 100% of the map. The story is defeated as we completed the game in a somewhat slightly anticlimactic Lord of the Rings ending. This was your favourite Lord of the Rings movie, was it? It was mine as well, yeah. As we get the credits finally rolling. Can we at least see the end game? There isn't one. This is it. We've actually completed everything. Apart from maybe some gathering of some items. Believe it or not. That's it. That's the game. That is the full extent of it. I mean, all that would be left at this point in time is for you to go and kind of build up your weapons and armor to really good things. I do know that the game does have a new game plus, Playing arranged by work for a new song for East the Foliage Ocean in Celceta. Okay, there's some stuff going on there. But even then, at the end of the game, it basically said there are other retellings of this game. There's East Mask of the Sun is one of them. I can't remember the name of the other one now, but essentially there are many games based on this plotline. And I like the way that they kind of wove that into the end narrative in a weird way. I feel like they could have done a little bit more for the actual ending though. Because it was kind of just, plop, here's the end. Another East game down, looking forward to more Olisandri in the future. Olis? It's completely wrong spelling. God, how could you? I object. Thank you for the massive cheer, Peach. One thing we also know is that Adol couldn't have died when all the adventures in the East series about Adol... Actually, wait a second. When you think about it, Adol could die in any of them. Because they could just make it a loose timeline, couldn't they? It could just end up in various places. So that could be interesting. I like games that have an end and a beginning. And I don't mind if they add more stories in the in-between. That's why I feel like Zelda should have an end, considering it's got a beginning now. I feel like I actually want to play the last Zelda. Like the end timeline Zelda. And then keep playing games in the middle. I want to know where it ends and where it begins. And I want more fleshing in the middle. And that's essentially what we're doing in some weird ways with the East series now. So this is our second East game, of course, where we get lovely pictures of the cutie roos. I can't remember which one's name's which anymore. Eldil's saying goodbye to them, is he? I love the art. But I want to play more East games. I want to do more East series. I want to do more within it. Now, 1 and 2 is highly accessible. It is like the original game with like old school game mechanics, 30-year-old game mechanics. You can play them in like a bundle now. I think you can play East 3 currently. I think there's only one that hasn't been remastered. East 7 is out to be able to be bought on Steam, etc. So there's a lot of East games out there to play. There's even a prequel game, which obviously may not involve Adol, which could be interesting to play. But I want to do more East in the future. I want to see more of what like the older stories are. This was like a reimagining of previous games as well. As games get older, they generally kind of level up in their storytelling and the way to do things, but it's got one of the best action combats that I've played, and I'll say that even after an older, more clunkier East than Issei, some would say. But this is the formative East, how he became an adventurer. And you're playing? Until the next adventure indeed. Yeah, there's even a prequel. So with another East game down, will it let me go out of the screen? What will it say? About clear data. After saving clear data, you can load it from the title screen, allowing you to start a new game with your current party progression. About New Game Plus and Time Attack. If you load clear data and begin a game, you can access Time Attack from the Memories menu, allowing you to challenge bosses again. So you've now got Time Attacks and more. So it gives you a little bit extra to do at the end of it. Doesn't change the title sequence or anything like that. But you load the clear data and you go straight at it. So you start with Adol on his own, or to be honest, I saved with Adol on his own at the end of the game. You can replay again. I imagine you can up the difficulty level, maybe. So if you wanted to play on a high difficulty level with New Game Plus with all your weapons and stuff, maybe that's an option. I don't know. You carry over your levels by the look of it. I did find out as well that the max level for this game, by the way, is not 100. It's not 99. The max level for this game is actually level 60. So I was very close to reaching level 60 with most of the characters. I at least had 3 characters on level 59. So we were really end game and just didn't know it. Until I was like, everyone keeps saying, what post game's going on? So I'm just going to write in it one simple thread. Is there a post game? No. There we go. Question answered. That is it. That is the entirety of East 4 Memories of Celceta. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. And you can pretty much be sure that I'm going to play more East in the future. Maybe we'll get around to like the original classic East 1 and East 2 at some point in time. A la Zelda 1 and Zelda 2. Old classic. Well, technically it's got updated graphics at the very least. Still that kind of old school gameplay, that's for sure. Those should be very fast games considering they're old games. But we've got a gamut of East games on Steam. vintage Ys that I could play. There's Ys 7, which of course follows on technically from the story of Ys 8 that we still haven't played, which takes us to the Roman Empire, again, which was kind of a large point of this and 8 in a weird way. So we could follow with that to kind of follow story threads, or we could see where it really began. Beauty of Ys is, it seems you can drop into any game in the series you want and just play. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys around for more Let's Plays in the future. I hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.